What's up, everyone? It is Jessie, and I'm 1/8 of Internet Actually, and this week's theme is Continue the Story. And you have been along for the ride through Sharina's and Pilly's and the twins and Sarah's, and here is mine. And I apologize if you hear a baby in the background, because I am at my brother's watching my nephew while they have date night, so to say, I guess. It's not really so to say, they are having date night, I guess. But, okay, so where Sarah left off was we had just met half of 5 Seconds of Summer. Weird. But, okay, so we have just met half of 5 Seconds of Summer, and they kidnapped and faked being cops just because they were big fans of our channel, and they were wanting to, you know, where we left off was they wanted to do a collab. So that was the end of Sarah's video. So I guess here's the continuation of mine, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so they all, Sarah, Raya, Sharina, I can't remember. Okay, yeah, so they all got into the car and they were driving to the racetrack where I am crying and hiding in a trailer with One Direction, not being comforted by Niall, which, thank you, twinnies, because holla at your girl, Niall is babe. Okay, so other girls, the twins and Pilly, have found their way to the trailer that me and One Direction are in. And we are all just hanging out, like talking, like getting to know each other and stuff, since they became big fans because of Five Sauce. And we're all sitting there and we hear a knock on the door, and I scream because I'm like, freaking out, because apparently, like, me and Sarah robbing some banks or some sorts, I don't know, no, we don't rob no banks. But then we have Liam go answer the door because he's the big bad wolf, I guess, because he's the most, like, strongest and most scariest. And he opens the door to see Michael and Ashton, I want to say it was Michael or Ashton, or Michael and Callum, because I know Luke is with Sarah. Oh shoot, sorry, my phone fell. But yeah, so I think it's Michael and Ashton, but if I'm wrong, it's Michael and Callum then, but I can't remember. So yeah, it's them, and they come in, and I just kind of stare at them, and starstruck, dumbstruck, I don't know, but I, like, sit there and I'm, like, staring at them, and I'm like, I look at Dava, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, that's like half of Five Sauce, like, that's like our faves, yo, like, we're freaking out, we're like having a small, like, fangirl attack, and they come, and they're like sitting there, and Michael's like, hi guys, we're Michael and either Ashton or Callum, and we just, we wanted to tell you that we're really massive fans of your YouTube channel, and we were just, wanting to, do a collab with you and the One Direction boys. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you want to do what now? Yeah, so then we hear another knock on the door, and that's when Davis screams and, like, jumps into Michael's arm, because, she's easily scared. I don't know if she's actually easily scared, so, but then, like, they open the door, and it's, like, the rest of Sarah and the rest of the girls and Luke, and Sharina and all them, and they all come in, and we're like, I look at Sarah and I'm like, dude, apparently we robbed some banks. I mean, I don't know about you, but I know I haven't robbed any banks lately. She's like, yeah, no, neither have I, because I mean, why would we need to rob a bank? So, I mean, we look at each other and we're like, yeah, so we really need to figure out why people are thinking we robbed banks. And that's when Callum and, I want to say it's Callum and Luke, but I really have it's Callum and Ashton. No, it is Luke and Ashton. Okay, it's Luke and Ashton. There we go. So we're just, we're sitting there, and Luke and Ashton are like, well, yeah, that's actually our fault, so I'm sorry about that. We have people thinking you robbed banks. And I'm like, listen here, Luke Robert and Ashton Fletcher, I ain't robbing no banks. And so, I mean, we're like trying to figure out how to clear our name and get everybody to like realize that, yeah, we didn't rob any banks. And One Direction's like, well, you could come on, we have a concert in a couple of days, you could come on stage and say something. And I'm like, yeah, that would be pretty awesome. And Sarah's like, yeah, I could do that. And so then we start to talk about what we're gonna do with the collab. And that's when Callum opens his mouth and suggests that we to be continued. I know that was really crappy and I'm sorry, but I was trying to get the video done quickly because my nephew was just kind of hanging out. He's like just chilling over there, and I don't even know what he's doing anymore. But yeah, that was my video, and we will continue with Raya. Raya will continue the story tomorrow. So Raya, good luck, and give Callum a good idea. So yeah, and until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.